Welcome back to Daily Discussion. So I was having a conversation with my wife yesterday about why I think that a lot of more people don't get into self-development and try to really reach for goals that were what a lot of people may think are unreachable. And that really comes down to community. But that's also the reason why a lot of people do succeed at the same time. So it's kind of there's a little bit of a dichotomy there. So if you're in the wrong community or the wrong community for where you want to be, then it may be what's kind of holding you back, or you're using it as an excuse at least to not grow. Because leaving that community and venturing off on your own and potentially having that isolating and lonely period before you find your next community can be a very hard and, just like I said, just scary thing to go through. And I think the idea of that is what holds most people back from wanting to better themselves and really reach for something that they think is worth reaching for. Because then what happens if you're in the wrong community? You may be telling people, hey, I want to try this, or I think this would be really cool. And if they're not the type of people who want to reach for the stars too, they may tell you, well, that's unattainable, or that's dumb, or that's just not a good idea, or whatever. Instead of having somebody, and if you're in the right community, that same group would be like, hey, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea. How do we tailor that and try to help you along and build you up so you really want to go after that. So think about that next time. If you are having a conversation or multiple conversations, especially, and the group of people you spend the most time with are routinely talking you out of ideas and things, maybe you are in the wrong community. And maybe that's a good time for you to start reaching out and saying, well, hey, maybe there's more out there for me that I can reach for. And that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with those people. Don't get me wrong, there is nothing necessarily wrong with them. They're just no longer what's best for you in your growth and development. And that's okay. Now, they may not like that. And again, that's okay. That's not your problem, that's their problem. They will find other people to fill that slot too, just like you will find other people to fill their spot. So, like I said, reach out and let's have a conversation and see what we can do to help find your next community and see how far you can really go.